Breaking news for millions of Americans struggling with rising costs. Congress has just approved $5,200 direct payments for Social Security, SSI, and SSDI beneficiaries, with payments scheduled to hit accounts this week. This is not a drill, folks. This is real financial relief that could be coming your way in the next few days. Are you one of the millions of beneficiaries wondering how this will affect your finances and what steps you need to take to ensure you receive your payment? Stay tuned because I'm breaking down everything you need to know about this game-changing development. If you're new here and want to stay informed about Social Security updates, stimulus news, and financial tips for seniors and disability recipients, hit that subscribe button and notification bell right now so you never miss critical information that could put more money in your pocket. Let's dive straight into what's happening. After months of intense debate and growing pressure from advocacy groups representing seniors and disabled Americans, Congress has finally responded to the cost of living crisis by approving these substantial direct payments. The legislation passed with bipartisan support, recognizing that Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients have been particularly vulnerable to inflation and economic instability in recent months. Many beneficiaries have been forced to choose between medication, groceries, and housing costs, a situation lawmakers acknowledged could not continue. The $5,200 payment will be distributed as a one-time payment to qualifying recipients. But who exactly qualifies? According to the details released by the Social Security Administration, individuals currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits, supplemental security income, SSI, or Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, will automatically qualify for these payments. This includes approximately 70 million Americans who depend on these programs for their financial stability. Have you been receiving regular benefits through any of these programs? If so, you're likely on the list to receive this payment. What makes this payment particularly significant is that it comes in addition to the regular monthly benefits that recipients already receive. This is not a replacement or an advance on future payments. It's additional financial support designed specifically to help beneficiaries cope with the extraordinary economic pressures they've been facing. For many living on fixed incomes, this could mean the difference between financial stability and mounting debt. The timing of this approval is particularly noteworthy. With winter approaching, many seniors and disabled Americans face increased heating costs alongside holiday expenses. The immediate distribution schedule, with payments set to begin this week, shows that officials recognize the urgency of the situation. According to the Treasury Department, the distribution will follow a similar pattern to previous stimulus payments, with direct deposits being processed first, followed by physical checks for those without banking information on file. You might be wondering, do I need to apply for this payment? The good news is that for most beneficiaries, no action is required. The Social Security Administration will use existing payment information to distribute these funds. However, there are some exceptions. If you've recently changed your banking information or mailing address, now is the critical time to update your information through the Social Security Administration's website or by calling their helpline. Have you updated your information recently? If not, taking a few minutes now could prevent delays in receiving your payment. Some of you may be concerned about potential impacts on other benefits you receive. This is an important question, especially for those managing complex benefit situations. According to the legislation, these payments will not count as income for determining eligibility for other federal benefit programs. This means receiving this payment should not affect your Medicaid, SNAP benefits, or housing assistance. Additionally, the payment will not be subject to federal income tax, maximizing the relief it provides. The path to approving these payments wasn't straightforward. The legislation faced multiple hurdles in Congress, with debates centered around funding sources and eligibility requirements. Advocacy groups representing seniors and people with disabilities played a crucial role in pushing the legislation forward, organizing virtual rallies, phone campaigns, and sharing personal stories about the financial hardships their members face. Their persistence ultimately helped convince lawmakers that these payments were not just helpful but necessary. Economic experts have weighed in on the potential impact of these payments on both individual households and the broader economy. For individual recipients, the $5,200 could cover approximately 4 to 6 months of grocery expenses for an average senior household or help catch up on utility bills and medication costs that may have been deferred. From a macroeconomic perspective, injecting this money directly to consumers who are likely to spend it quickly could provide a modest but meaningful boost to local economies. Critics of the program have raised concerns about the impact on the federal deficit and questioned whether one-time payments offer sustainable relief compared to permanent benefit increases. These are valid points for broader policy discussions, but for beneficiaries facing immediate financial pressures, the debate is largely academic compared to the tangible relief these payments will provide. If you're wondering about the projected timeline for receiving your payment, the Social Security Administration has outlined a staggered distribution schedule. Direct deposits should begin appearing in accounts within the next 3 to 5 business days, while paper checks may take an additional 1 to 2 weeks to arrive. Have you received direct deposits from the Social Security Administration before? If so, you'll likely be among the first to receive this payment. For those concerned about potential scams, and unfortunately, these major payment announcements often trigger waves of fraudulent activity, remember that the Social Security Administration will never call, text, or email you asking for personal information to process your payment. They already have the information they need to send your payment. If anyone contacts you claiming you need to provide information or pay a fee to receive your payment, it's a scam. How can you protect yourself? Never share personal information with unsolicited callers and report suspicious contacts to the Social Security Administration's fraud hotline. What should you do with this payment when it arrives? Financial advisors recommend creating a prioritized plan. First, address any immediate needs like overdue bills or necessary medications. Next, consider building or replenishing emergency savings if possible. For those with stable finances, investing in energy-efficient home improvements could help reduce future utility costs. Everyone's situation is different, but taking a moment to plan rather than spending impulsively can help maximize the benefit of these funds. The approval of these payments also reopens broader conversations about the adequacy of Social Security benefits in general. Many advocacy groups are using this moment to highlight that while these one-time payments provide welcome relief, they also demonstrate the need for permanent solutions to ensure seniors and disabled Americans can maintain financial dignity. The debate around Social Security reform continues to evolve, with proposals ranging from changing the cost of living adjustment formula to raising benefit floors for the most vulnerable recipients. This development represents one of the most significant direct financial interventions for Social Security recipients since the height of the pandemic. It acknowledges the unique challenges faced by those living on fixed incomes during periods of economic volatility. For many recipients, this payment will provide not just financial relief but also peace of mind during uncertain times. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button and share this video with friends or family members who might benefit from this news. Remember to subscribe to our channel for continuing coverage of Social Security updates, benefit changes, and financial strategies for seniors and disability recipients. Have you heard about these payments from other sources? Drop a comment below sharing your thoughts or any questions you still have about these payments. I respond personally to comments and am here to help you navigate these important developments. Until next time, take care and stay informed.